What's going on, guys? It's Dylan here, and today I'm going to be showing you 3 of the best neck exercises that you can do so you won't get knocked out as a fighter. Well, it's really important as a fighter to have a strong neck because, for one, you're going to decrease the chance of you getting knocked out, because the reason we get knocked out is because we get hit in the head, our head gets knocked back. If you've got a strong, sturdy neck, you're going to get hit in the head and it's not going to get knocked back as far, which means I think the science is that the brain gets hit on the skull and that's what causes the knockout. I think that's the science, but don't quote me on that. And another thing is that it helps you in the grappler a lot. So if you're a Muay Thai fighter and you've got someone locked on in the clinch, you can use your head as a weapon. If you're doing jiu-jitsu or wrestling, you obviously know that the neck is a very important part of that, especially in cage wrestling and MMA. So let's get started with the first exercise, and this is going to be the most common known exercises, and that is where you get yourself a towel, you put it in between some weights, and you bite down on it, and you lift up and down. So this is actually one of my favorite neck exercises for a couple of reasons. One, it actually strengthens up the jaw as well, because you need to bite down hard on the towel, and it's really going to be working those jaw muscles. So a couple of important things when you're doing this neck exercises: do not do this, and I see a lot of people do this, and you're actually increasing your chance of getting knocked out. Don't do that. You want to do it slow and controlled. You want up and slowly down. Up and slowly down. It's the same thing when we're doing a bicep curl. We're not doing bicep curls like this. We're doing it up and slowly down. That's how you're going to build the muscle in the neck, and it's just going to keep your head in that position where your body is not going to want to get knocked out. Now, with our first neck exercise, one thing that I do is I increase the weight. I do not increase the reps. I just keep it at 30 reps straight, up and slowly down. I believe I'm doing 15 kilos at the moment of that. I started off with about 8 kilos, and just over the years, you don't want to go too heavy on it because, that is when you can get damage in your teeth. But yeah, if you're not going crazy heavy, it's not too big of an issue. A lot of people don't like this exercise because they think it damages the teeth. I've been doing this exercise for years and I've felt no issues with my teeth whatsoever. Maybe if you have weak teeth or weak gums, this might not be a good exercise for you, but that's why we got 2 more. And next up, we got the iron neck. Now, what is the iron neck? The iron neck is just a piece of equipment that goes around your head, and it attaches almost like a cable to a wall or around a pole or whatever, and you're just going to move your neck forward and back, and that's going to really strengthen up this front part of the neck. And you're going to go forward like that. You're going to strengthen up the back, and then you can go side to side to strengthen up the side of the neck. You can do full circles. There's so much ways that you can strengthen your neck using the iron neck machine. It is a great piece of equipment, and I would highly recommend, if you can get yourself a hold of one, do it. But if you cannot and you still want to do these 3 exercises, what you can do instead is you can get a heavy resistance band, not too heavy of course. You can do the same thing, wrap it around a pole, and then just put it on top of your head like that, and then just move backwards and forward, and you're gonna get the same thing. If I don't have access to an iron neck during a strength session, I'll just do that. I was doing the same thing in Thailand. You don't need the piece of equipment, but it definitely helps. And last up, we're gonna do exercise ball stability holds. So what is this? You probably haven't heard of this one before, but what you're essentially going to do is you're going to do a minute on each side, on the front to each side and looking up, and you're just going to hold there for a minute. And you can make it harder by going lower. You can make it easier by coming up. You're going to start up. You're going to start off up at a higher level, and the more strong your neck gets, the lower level that you will get. And this is a great one because it really forces the neck to get used to that strong, stable position, which, as we were saying before, is what we want to avoid knockouts and to make our head a lot stronger. So this is actually one of my favorite, and it's one that not a lot of people know about, so that's why I left it to the end. So just a quick recap on those. We have got the towel put in between the weights, clamp down on the neck, helps the jaw, up and down slowly, increase the weight, do not increase the reps, and do not do it fast. Secondly, we've got the iron neck just around the head. If you can't get access to that, you can use a heavy band just around the top of your head, moving back and forward and side to side and all that. And last off, we have got the neck stability ball holds, and Just do that for a minute. If you can't do a minute, 30, 40 seconds, work your way up, because progressive overload is how we strengthen our body. There is no point training hard out if your body has not gotten used to it. Slow progression over time, and eventually you're going to get to that point where your body knows what to do and it will be strong. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and later next week we will be looking at my strength and conditioning program 7 weeks out from a fight, and you guys are going to like that one. So hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you guys in the next video.